Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a bunch of DIY brush cleaner hacks that I found on Pinterest. Before we get into it, please subscribe down below, give this video a big thumbs up. If you have any suggestions of anything for me to do in the future, please leave them in the comment box down below, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. So I am going to do 3 different brush cleaning hacks that you guys can do. One is going to be a brush cleaning hack for in between colors. So it's just a spray one that you can spray on your brushes and you can just wipe off and go on to your next color. The next one is going to be one that I have used a lot in the past. And then the other one is going to be one using a couple different products with some water. And we're going to see which one works the best. Let's get into it. So some of the things we're going to need for this video is something we can put our liquids in. So I got these little containers from the dollar store. They're just little glass containers and you can put your liquids in there after you measure them out and then you can combine them in them. I figured those would be really nice to have. I also have some measuring spoons for measuring out the equal parts of each recipe. And then I also have these as well. I have this thing here, and it has like little dots at the top and little stripes down the bottom. And it's one of those the rubber brush cleaner things. It's really squishy, really rubbery. And you just put your fingers in there. You can have it, if you wanted to do it under the tap, you can just do that and it'll be good to go. So I did a DIY one on a plate. I got it from Dollarama. And what I did on this one is I put different symbols for different things. So I found a picture on Pinterest of what each thing is. The zigzags would be for rinsing, and same with these, just the single stripes here. The big dots that I have right here are for washing. These two here are for refined things. So I have like little dots here and a crisscross pattern here. Now all I did for this was I used a hot glue gun and I just created all of this here. Rubbing alcohol, some sort of essential oil. I'm going to use lavender because I prefer this scent. You don't have to put essential oil in it, but the recipe does call for it. And then the last thing you'll need is a little spray bottle to put your product in. So this recipe is going to be a in between uses of your brush. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put equal parts alcohol and equal parts water, and then I'm just going to put a few drops of the essential oil. So I'm going to use my tablespoon so then I have a good quantity, and then I'll show you how it cleans. And just, here we go.
I've been loving everything you are. Your eyes alone are the brightest stars. I could stand you all night.
So here's the finished product. I put 2 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol, 2 tablespoons of water, and then I put about 4 drops of essential oils. Now the essential oils I'm using is from a place in Waterford, Ontario, Canada, and it is from BonnieHeath Estates Lavendar Farms. It's a lavender farms and a winery, and it's beautiful there. I absolutely love their products, and they sell these little bottles of essential oils there, as well as like different things like candles, bath salts, different kinds of teas, everything to do with lavender though. So it's amazing and I love the scent of it. So what you do is you're going to want to take your brush, say you're using this in between things, you want to take your brush, make sure you have either paper towel, Kleenex or something around, and you take your brush and you just spray this on there. And then you just take your brush and rub all the product off on your See, it's getting a lot of product off. And if you feel like it hasn't gotten enough out, just spray it again. The brush looks a lot cleaner now. And then you just go back in, go into your new product, and you can use that then. So that's the first one. So for the next hack, you have to have dish soap. And I just got Dawn dish soap just because it says it has great grease fighting power. And it's non-concentrated, it's the original scent. And you also want to have some sort of oil, whether it be olive oil or a sweet almond oil or something like that. I'm going to use the sweet almond oil with it in the dish soap, just so I feel it won't clog my pores. And then you're also going to need water for this. So then you're just going to take your tablespoon again and do equal parts dish soap and olive oil, or oil, and then equal parts water, and you just kind of mix it all together. And then you're going to want to use either this or your little thing here. I'm probably going to use the big one so you guys can see the effect that everything's having, and I can swirl it around in there a little better. So let's get into this hack.
Just drinking in your sunlight. Give me love tonight. You put all the stars in my eyes. Can we love tonight? You tell me I light up the sky. Can we love tonight? You put all the stars in my eyes. Can we love tonight? You tell me I light up the.
So for this one, all you want to do is I mix 2 tablespoons of the dish soap and 2 tablespoons of this almond oil, and then I mixed 4 tablespoons of the water in here because you want to have equal parts of everything. I'm going to take my brush here. So what I'm going to do is I just took some water and I'm going to rinse this brush off. It got the brush pretty clean. So between this, the mixture, and the rinsing it, I rinsed it in 2 different containers because there was a lot of soap. But if you just want to take that and then rinse it underneath the sink, that would be awesome because there's still a lot of soap in here. But you can just take this, rinse this off, and then run this over while you're rinsing it as well. And it'll make the product extremely clean. The last hack I have for you guys is basically the easiest hack ever. All you do is you take some baby shampoo, some water, and you just mix them together, and then you scrub your brushes on one of these or the plate that you DIY'd, and then rinse it off, and they're pretty clean. That's the one I've been using for I don't know how long, but yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Our dreams are where you'll find me. You're the only thing you're the only.
All these brushes, you're gonna want to either hang them upside down, or I usually just put them in a pencil holder. I just put them in a pencil holder, and it usually works really well for it. And they dry, you just let them air dry. So now I'm going to try the last 2 hacks on beauty blenders. So I have 2 fairly dirty beauty blenders here. You can't tell as much with this one. This is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. I've been using it for the last, I don't know how long. It's still wet from me putting my makeup on today. And then I also have my beauty blender as well, and it's pretty dirty. So I am going to take my Real Techniques one, and I'm going to put it in the baby shampoo and water, and we'll see how that works for that. And then with my beauty blender one, I am going to put it in the one with the dish soap and the almond oil, and see how that works. I know how this one doesn't clean very well with the baby shampoo itself, so I'm hoping this other one will work for it. So let's try my actual beauty blender first, and we'll try it in the dish soap and the oil. So I'm just going to soak it And as I'm soaking it, I'm just... And as you can see, the water is completely brown now. So I am going to rinse that and see how it did. It actually got it, it still looks a little dirty, but it got it way cleaner than the baby shampoo did for me. Because I used to use baby shampoo on this all the time. Like, this isn't as clean as it'll get, but even just looking at this end here, the little round part, that part never is easy for me to clean, and it's actually pretty clean right now. So I'm impressed. I'm going to be using this recipe for my beauty blender from now on. And now I'm going to try the baby shampoo and the water with this beauty blender and see how it works. Now I usually use the baby shampoo in the water, and it soaked up the entire thing. As you can tell, it's working pretty well. Now, it's not getting my beauty blender as clean as I would like it to. Yes, it's still getting out the makeup, but it's not getting out the makeup as well as the other one with the dish soap. But there's still makeup in there. I did the same amount of things as I did the other one, and this one's just cleaner. So I'm probably going to stick with that one for my beauty blenders. For my brushes, they're about the same. I didn't see much of a difference, but that's for everything. So I'm not even going to attempt the spray one for the beauty blenders, because this is mainly just for switching between colors. So if you have a brush and you want to like go, oh, I need the same brush from the purple to the pink, just take this, spray it on, wipe down the brush, and then go ahead and use it in your next one. So those are the 3 hacks I have for you guys. We have the in-between brush use, the oil and the dish soap, and then the baby shampoo. If you've tried any of these and you like them, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any DIY hacks that you use yourself, please also put them down there. I would love to try them. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all guys next time. Bye.